guys, what's going on? Dave Wobble here, and welcome to FTD Facts, the new school. The channel will reteach you everything about... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get sick and tired of saying it. You guys know it's everything about everything. Okay, guys, can we get out of here? Thank you very much. Okay, so today we are doing a sequel to our Steven Universe video. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Finding information about this show was definitely difficult, but we did some serious digging. Like, for example, Leroy had doubts that I could even do a part 2. I was like, no, man, I'm gonna find as much info as I can. We bet on it. I won $100. Hey, it was great. Okay, we didn't actually bet, but it would have been nice if I had $100. Once again, guys, this episode is not going to have any spoilers at all. I don't like to do my videos where I talk about plot. I like to talk about how the shows came to be, or just general facts about the show and its creators and artists, and you get it. Okay, let's just keep going. Also, before we get in this video, if you guys have a recommendation for facts, be sure to let us know down there in the comments below. And for some of you guys out there, okay, we've been paying attention. We know that some of you guys are writing the same things over and over again, okay? We're hearing ya, but let's just write some other things as well, okay? Also, I want to know who your favorite character from Steven Universe is. If you don't really watch the show, but you're here to just check it out, let me know who your favorite cartoon character is. Let's start off with our first one. Okay, Rebecca Sugar, you guys know her. She is the creator of the show. And we all know this show is really heavy on female characters. But according to Rebecca Sugar, she only hires voice actors for the Crystal Gems after hearing their singing voices, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense because there's a lot of singing in the show. Now, in our last episode, we talked about how Steven Universe is actually based off of Steven Sugar, who's Rebecca's brother. But what you guys might not know is, just like his sister, he is also an artist. Now, they used to draw together when they were kids, also watching many things like Looney Tunes. But what you may not know is that Rebecca is so down for having her family a part of the show that Steven is actually the background artist for Steven Universe.
Rebecca's brother and background designer on the show, and also the inspiration for the main character.
Now, the music of the show, it's simple, it's catchy, it's kind of repetitive. But where does this music come from? Now, Rebecca herself, she plays the banjo-lele and the ukulele. However, she admits that she really only knows about 8 chords. And with the help of some technological gear, she makes better music. But most of the music, she says, actually comes from The Legend of Zelda. When she was young, she was inspired by Ocarina of Time, of how simple and repetitive, but how amazing the music was. Also, speaking of The Legend of Zelda, here's a side note. If you look in the episode The Answer on Sapphire's shirt, you can see the Triforce if you add a line. Now, actually, speaking about music, let's talk about Jeffrey Liu. He is the storyboard artist of the show, but he's got much more talent than just drawing. Believe it or not, he actually made the music for the Cookie Cat rap. But the crazy part is, he got all the sounds from his Game Boy.
For your tummy, Cookie Cat. He's super duper yummy.
Now, speaking about Jeffrey Liu's job of storyboarding, let's talk about how the production comes together. Rebecca Sugar has admitted that there is really no script to the show. She admitted that she always has a loose idea of what she wants to do, but most of the episodes are storyboarded out once the entire team puts their input in. This is basically because she cares a lot about her team and she doesn't want to hog everything herself. Now, the setting of this show takes place in Beach City.
I'm taking you guys to the best place in Beach City, Funland Arcade!
Which is actually based off a few real beaches that Rebecca went to as a kid, such as Rita Booth Beach and Bethany Beach and even good old-fashioned Dewey Beach from Delaware. Now, Zach Callison, you guys already know, he is the voice of Steven Universe. But you may not know that for Zach, this is his first project for television in which he plays a lead character. Before, he had done small work on animated series and films, but this is the one that really took off for him. Now, Ruby and Sapphire are actually characters that are based off of the real relationship with Rebecca and Ian Jones-Quartey. And the funny part about Ruby is Rebecca's birthstone is actually Ruby. Now, in the show, gender and LGBT themes are usually addressed or nodded to. Now, all this is intentional because Rebecca identifies herself as a bisexual woman, and she hopes that her show will normalize LGBT experiences for younger generations. Now guys, last but not least, when it comes to creating something new and creating something that's out there, as I always say, in the real world, we always like to get inspiration from previous work. And Rebecca says that as much as she likes to grab from her own inspirations, she is very supportive of her team throwing in their thoughts and inspirations. But as for the design of the show, well, if you look closely at The Simpsons, you can see a very similar character design. But it is slightly different. She also got inspiration from other things, such as an anime called Revolutionary Girl Utena, which started off as a manga in 1996, and even Future Boy Conan, which dates way back to its release on April 4th, 1978. And if you took all these different types of animations together, you'd probably get something that looks a lot like Steven Universe. But hey, that's where Rebecca says she gets her designing inspiration from. But you know what, guys? There is more Steven Universe probably coming for you guys in the near future. Rebecca Sugar has such a huge heart for the show, as well as her team. But that is it for me here on FTD Facts. My name's Dave Wapple. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys and giving you guys facts on your favorite shows. Be sure to check out our other videos. Also, leave a comment down there or a suggestion for a future video. That's what these guys are doing, and we're trying to do videos on them. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cool? Bye-bye. Wow!